and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, for those of you who do not know who I am. In today's video, I've got some free resources for you. So the things that I'm going to mention today are just ways that you can learn Dutch for free at home without spending a penny, guys. And hopefully this is going to really help you with your Dutch learning journey, because I know that it is helping me massively. So I'm going to just go in and share this with you guys. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to mention to you guys today is Julingo. Now, some people are like, Julingo, but I'll tell you what, it is actually a really good start. It really does teach you the basics of the Dutch language, and it's quite repetitive as well. While it doesn't actually teach you how to, you know, put a sentence together, it does teach you certain words, which is really, really important because you need words to, you know, start a sentence, right? And start a conversation. So Julingo, I think, is a really good app in starting you off on your Dutch learning journey. So the next thing that is on my list is a guy called Bart, and he is on YouTube and he teaches Dutch, Learn Dutch, and he has different videos of the most common 1,000 words in the Dutch language. Now this is really good video. It's not just a video, he does have a website where you can download these 1,000 words, and these 1,000 words are supposed to kind of get you through, you know, having a conversation, once you obviously learn the grammar and how to sort of put a sentence together. So this is a really good way of learning the most common words that are learned in the Dutch language. I do like watching it along with the videos that he's produced on YouTube as well, because it just helps you know how to pronounce it, how it sounds. So this is a really good way of learning Dutch for free. Okay, so I have mentioned this lady in a previous video of mine, and her name is called Juf M. She has grown like crazy on YouTube because she is so good. She basically teaches expats in the Netherlands Dutch, not English, Dutch. So she set it up, her videos, like we are actually in the classroom with her. She's very good at number one, getting your attention, and she's very good at helping you to remember, because she goes over it over and over again. Herhalen, repeat, and it is so good. I remember quite a lot of the things that she teaches in her class. Now I think she uploads, I think, a couple of times a week on YouTube. But guys, if you really want to, you know, move on in your Dutch learning, I would definitely check her out as something which is a little bit more structured. So she does have playlists for you to work through. But yeah, I highly recommend her. She is so good. And guys, you know, you don't have to pay to go to a school or to a class to learn the things that she, you know, can teach you for free on YouTube. Okay, so the next thing that's on my list, what I believe is that you do learn a language by acquiring it as well, not just studying it. So one thing that I want to mention is music and best singers on YouTube. I'll tell you what, if you're into music and if you want to get to know some of the Dutch artists, singers, then definitely watch this program. All of a sudden it's blown up. I've been watching this for a few years now. But now all of a sudden everybody knows about it on YouTube, which is fantastic because they need to be known. Because I tell you what, these Dutch singers are amazing, and best the singers, it's just full of Dutch artists, and they're singing their own songs as well as other people's songs as well. And it's just a good way of getting to know different singers in the Netherlands, really. You can pick what your type of flavour is, but it is a really good way of also learning Dutch language, because you learn the songs, you sing along with it, and there are some videos of better singers which has the subtitles, so that's also very, very good. Entertainment as well. Guys, learning Dutch does not have to be boring, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So one thing that I like to watch is vlogs, Dutch vlogs, and my favourite vlogger is Nienke Klaas. She's a singer, she's an actress, she's a vlogger, she's a mama as well, so she's really, really good. But you can go and find yourself some Dutch vloggers that just speak everyday Dutch. And it'll be a benefit if you can find vloggers that, you know, have turned on the translation so that you can read it in English and you can hear the translation into the Dutch language. So yeah, I like Nina Plass because she also has a podcast as well. Her and her partner, her fiance, her baby daddy, her baby's daddy, not her baby daddy. They also have a podcast as well on YouTube, which does have the English subtitles, so do check that out if you want to. But yeah, vlogs I think is fantastic. Now, moving on to the next point, which sort of links in with that one that I just mentioned, was that when you do search for things on YouTube, type it in Dutch. Do not put it in English. Do not put Dutch vloggers. Put in what you would normally put in English, but just translate it. For example, I like day in the life videos, so I would put dag in het leven, which is day in the life. And you know, obviously Dutch vlogs will come up like that. So if you like cars, put auto. If you like, I don't know, food or whatever, you know, eten or something like that. You know, I'm not that good with my Dutch yet, so I can't tell you a whole, you know, sentence of what to write in your YouTube search, but you get my drift, right? So yeah, that is a really good way of finding Dutch content on the internet, is by typing it in the Dutch language. You can easily go onto an app, which is my next point of learning Dutch for free as well, and it is called Reverso Context. So much better than Google Translate, by the way, because it's a little bit more in depth, and it's a little bit more, it translates it a little bit more correctly. Now I say this because my husband checked it out, who is from the Netherlands, if you guys don't know, and he says it's a good app, so I am definitely sticking to that app. It's also really good at, you know, translating. Like, for example, I translated a whole email with it. I just copy and pasted it and it gave me the translation, which was really good. But yeah, it's a really good app, and it's for free, you don't have to pay for it, and you just carry it on your phone. I've learned so much stuff from it, and I just think it's just so much better than Google Translate. Basically, it's just better. Okay, it's just better, trust me. Right, okay, so the next thing that I'm going to mention is something that you're going to have to do a little bit more proactively. Now, where I live, there was, we found it so difficult to find Dutch people or Dutch groups and things like that. So one thing that me and my husband decided to do is that we decided to just make our own Dutch group. So if you guys know of the app Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app is fantastic because it's just your neighborhood, and it's like a Facebook page basically. It's a social media, would I say social media? It's just basically a social online group like Facebook. And you know, you can create groups in there, you can, you know, put posts out there, but it's just in your community only. And what we did was we created a group on the Nextdoor app, and we put, you know, the Dutch speaking Dutch group, and we had 11 people join us who want to learn Dutch or who is from the Netherlands, and we were like, where did these people come from? Which is fantastic. 11 is not a huge number, but I tell you what, it grew in the space of a week. So could you imagine what it will be like in a year? So I would highly recommend, if you can't find something out there, you know, with the Dutch language, try and create something yourself. It is so easy to do, guys. Create a group and see who joins it, and then take it from there. Take it from there. Okay, right. The other thing that I'm going to mention, it isn't really for free, but if you already have a subscription, for example, Netflix or Disney Plus, did you know that, you know, a lot of these streaming services, they can translate it to Dutch Audible. Is that the right word? Audible? So it will be dubbed as the Dutch language. Disney Plus is really good for this. So Disney NL is really good. So that's a really good thing that you could do if you already have these subscriptions. Then maybe on Netflix, change your profile to Dutch, and it will bring up some Dutch dubbed programs or films for you, as well as the Disney Plus NL. Now with that, there is also NPO. So NPO Nederlands, if you type that into your Google or whatever search engine you use, you will get up there Dutch programs. So that's actually a Dutch program television station, and on there you will get loads of Dutch programs. Now I don't know whether they are translated into English, but if you feel that you are happy to just watch these programs in the Dutch language, why not, you know, acquire it as opposed to learn it, then, you know, definitely you know, check it out. Watch programs in the Dutch language, pick a few things up, get your notepad, write a few notes down. But that is a really good way as well of acquiring the Dutch language for free. Right guys, as you can tell, there are quite a lot of resources out there. If you dig around a little bit and also use your own initiative as well, like for example starting up your own group if you have to, yeah, go for it guys. And I do really hope that this video has helped you some way. If you haven't seen my previous video around the same topic of how me personally I'm learning Dutch, it has changed. The things that I've mentioned today I've added on, but do check out that video because I feel like it's got quite a few gems in there as well. And yeah guys, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you lots. Please do not forget to like, subscribe as well guys, and please do comment, because these comments and these likes really do help my channel, and I know you guys want to help me, right? So I will see you guys in my next video. I love you lots. Bye.